Yes, man. Shout out straight away to Jason. No shades right now. No. You got your shades on in the picture, Jason.
They're close, but
yeah, they're close as well. I've got them right here.
Yeah, they're close.
But it's a bit unnecessary. Shout out Jason, just straight out the gate. Big up, man. Welcome back to United View. Welcome to another episode of the Flexing KG show. That's right. Simple. Did we think that we would be on this Tuesday's edition of the Flexing KG show after the fun we had last week and all the stuff we was talking about, thinking we would be in this position?
Yes.
No, we didn't.
You didn't see my prediction everywhere I went.
Yeah, but you said you was going to change it. You said you just stuck with the 2-1 anyway.
2-1 everywhere.
You stayed.
I couldn't change it. I was like, I decided this is who I'm just going to be. Do you know what I mean? But then I just knew we were ruiners. All I said here was I just knew we weren't gonna. I didn't feel like I was gonna lose, but I thought like minimum draw. But I was like, what if we remember? That was the what if we win type vibe. But yeah, 2-1 is what I wanted. 2-1's what I got, and it feels great because I love setting fires to things, starting a mini crisis.
Chill. In football terms.
In football terms. Obviously, in football terms. Other fires are available. Yeah, but in football terms. Yeah. And I love to see what's happened over there. It's been brilliant. I've had so much fun. I don't know about you, but watching the Liverpool breakdowns, they've even, do you know how good it's getting? They're watching what they're doing in training. Have you seen when they were shadow boxing in training?
Yep, shadow boxing. They was doing the one throwing the balls. Yep.
Yeah, you're starting to see, because when we're in a crisis, they're gonna show everything that looks like when we were kicking the balls into the bin. It was like, how are we gonna get better from this? But what happens is your warm-up drills will be looked at with a keen eye. Are you with me?
You're losing. What were these men doing in training? 100%. All the stuff they was doing last year when they was winning.
What they were doing last year, bro? What did we do last year? I loved it. So what happens now is you're gonna look at everything. You're looking at, we're the leaders. You're looking at all sorts, bro. And it's
getting a grip in the dressing room.
Then
there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Plus the leaks, plus the usual, they're gonna be fine, just needs time. Excuses for a lot of the players, I'm saying, all of this stuff. So yeah. That's them, man. There has been a little bit of news today. There's a little bit of stuff to talk about this evening. Of course, we're gonna still be basking in the glory. We're gonna talk about everything. It's been a crazy last few days. This afternoon though, there was a thing from Alex Crook on his talks or his transfer notebook, and it's referring to Joshua Zirkzee, and it's insinuating that obviously, this isn't news that we know he's unhappy. Another unused sub.
Didn't look unhappy. Huh?
Yeah. Well, no, in terms, obviously, listen, happy to be part of the team and stuff, but he's a footballer. He's got ambition, wants to play football. It's a World Cup here. And obviously, he's probably quite a way off getting in the Dutch team right now. But yeah, he's definitely not playing, is he? We've been saying that for a hot minute. He's not getting hardly any minutes. We thought Kobe minutes were bad. His minutes are even less. Let's talk about that Nicholas Füllkrug is injured again for West Ham. Callum Wilson was an unused sub. And there's one potential loan option for West Ham is Man United outcast Joshua Zirkzee, who's desperate to leave Old Trafford. West Ham could face competition for Zirkzee from clubs in Italy, including Roma, who would consider terminating Evan Ferguson's loan from Brighton to bring in a replacement because he's
Evan Ferguson's failing and he was going to cost 60 to 70 million.
Misfiring, bro. Misfiring. Well, he was at West Ham last year, remember, on loan and couldn't even start under Potter. He's had a torrid time. 100 M's. 100 M's.
100 M's. Damn. Look at life,
Shout out Ryan from the Seagull podcast at the time when we spoke to him. I think he came on here when he was like, and he was just honest. He went, it is laughing. And he's obviously Brighton fan. This was the season where Evan Ferguson was doing wicked. And he said, all these people talking about 100 grand, like he just he's nowhere near that. He's not, I don't know why everyone's saying that. And then look, 3 years later, I think it is now. And he's nowhere near it. But yes, he's having a mare. Nuno would prefer target man and Chris Wood and Raul Jimenez ilk, that type of player. But, Zirkzee's wanting out. That's the first thing. Look, in terms of him wanting out, it's not no agenda thing. It's not making stuff up. He's not playing. And let's get it right, yeah, he ain't gonna play. He ain't gonna play. As long as we've got Cunha and Mbumo, Mount.
There you go.
Even
Flex. This is where you have to understand.
Forward, he's not going to play, bro. He's not.
No, because
maybe only at AFCON, at a push, and even that.
There you go. Today, I was making food for the kids, yeah? And then I had this thought. AFCON.
We're in trouble.
AFCON turns up, yeah?
It's a whole right-hand side.
With what Mbumo and Ahmad are on, yeah? When AFCON starts, it's Dallo, Zirkzee, and them man there, yeah? Mbumo is being like, he's a revelation. Now you might be able to. He's the man. He's the one. Like, that's the guy. Yeah. Now taking that out of our attack does change Man United. So while I started looking up the league, I did start to think, bloody hell, that's gonna be a big. That's gonna be a cat. Imagine losing that on the right hand side as well. Learning.
It's everything. It's everything.
That goes.
Yeah.
Now, in that moment, in that moment, this is where you have to get the Zirkzees off and running, the Sesco's off and running, because I still think, well, it's an opportunity. Kobe as well. Like in these moments,
Kobe you can play.
I heard the manager say, the managers basically said, look, this is why he insinuated, no one ain't getting anywhere. Like, I don't know what you're thinking about in the what's it one? The one that's behind, they do their interview later. The one that comes out on the next day.
Yeah, the
embargoed one. They said, look, people have to fight because we understand people are not getting game time. It is what it is, but they're a big part of my plans, is what he's basically saying is, I'm going to use these players. There's nobody's leaving, bro. Like, we ain't got time to because bringing someone into this dressing room isn't easy. We're seeing what's going on with Liverpool. To bring in Bear is difficult. It's not, it's just it's rough.
But that's just it, though. But the thing is 100%. They could pull rank and say, like you say, no one's leaving. Nope. Also, we've been told by, Fabrizio Romano and others that, we're going to be doing business in January. They could be looking to do something in January. He said, we're getting a midfielder. This is what he said. This is a while ago. He said, Man United will get a midfielder in January. I don't know how strong that is, how credible that is. Obviously, it's Fabrizio. He's doing his thing. He's saying his thing. We have to wait and see. We know we want one. We know we want a midfielder. Can we get a midfielder or the one in January? I'm not so sure whether that's like a Wharton or a Belay. I don't think their man are going to be moving in January. Them big money power moves. That's not going to happen. But in regards to Zirkzee, there's a couple of things. All right, let's take the AFCON tax, like Heaven's saying there.
Yeah.
Let's take the AFCON tax. He says they should be able to get minutes then.
Easy.
So let's say Ahmad and Mbumo are gone, yeah? I think Owen worked out that if they got to the final, they would miss, I can't remember how much it was, but it was obviously a significant amount of games. Well, it was like 5 something games or something like that, if they got to the final and whatever. Obviously, they can go out earlier and come back quicker. But if we look at the AFCON tax, so you take out Mbumo and Mbeumo and Ahmad, right wing back, it'll be back to Dallo and Dorgu. Let's just be honest. It'll probably be back to that.
Yeah.
You
might get the tank. You know that 17-year-old Diego Leon.
Oh, Diego Leon.
You might see him. Nah,
I can't see it. Because I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if that happens. I'll be shocked, put it that way. Yeah. But in the forward line, though, for Zirkzee, back to Zirkzee, it will be Cunha, Mount, Kobe, and even Bruno, where Kobe could come into the team, play in the 10, or Kobe could come into the team and play in midfield, and Bruno could just play with Cunha, and that's us for 3 games. Could just play that for 3 games, and once back, it could just be Mount.
It's a Mount and
Cunha. It's a Mount and Cunha thing to start.
He changes things at 60. He changes things at 60 minutes. So that's where you're going to see the change in. I really think Zirkzee gets into this team, because imagine when he goes to in that time. Yeah, but you go with the 2 big men. You go
for like 3 games, and then the man come back off AFCON and he's straight back on the bench. He's not going to care. He's still going to force the move.
Yeah,
that's not enough for Zirkzee.
You can't.
He's not in a position of make sure you do well when they go AFCON, so you can keep the shirt. It ain't that for him.
But I don't think Zirkzee where's Zirkzee going?
Well,
He's been
we just had the options. We just had the options.
No, but I don't know if that's I don't know for what though. Is he going? I understand Kobe trying to go because he's trying to force his way into the national team. Into the national team. Zirkzee's always been on the outskirts of the national team anyway.
Maybe this doesn't want his.
You don't even know Zirkzee. Like, I don't even know when you talk about pushing this move and then falling further down in your Man United career, because again, the careers might be longer than this whole his career's going to be longer than his international football type thing in terms of his club career. Right now, he needs to keep his name in the hat, because let's say it does work for Amorim. Yeah. Do you want to be a player that when the going got tough, you dipped? I don't know. You don't have the same cachet in the bank as you ain't got the youth tax that Kobe has. So the connection to Zirkzee ain't the same as Kobe. They're not the same. Yes, they're young players, but they're definitely not the same. We got Kobe hands behind his back as a kid in the Man United kit. He's going to be treated differently to a Zirkzee. So if Kobe goes to go and try and get some international football, it could probably looked at as, well, we understand it. Not really. Some people are still probably not happy about it. But I don't think Zirkzee's going to get that, I've just went to go quickly play football and I'm coming back. Bro, you might not be a part of the manager's plans for next season with moves like that. And is it worth it for a squad, a Dutch squad, that you might not play in? Like, you're going to make this, you're going to upheaval yourself. It feels stupid when you could bide, wait your time. Like, that's, if I was an advisor, I say, hey, big man, this is a different type of risk. This is, you might not play for this Netherlands team, and you take yourself out of the hat for next season, because when the European games come, you're a part of things again. This is just an abnormal season.
I don't think he is. I think Amorim showed us. Amorim's showing us now with what the nucleus is. Yeah. So obviously with more games, don't get me wrong. Carabao Cup. Yep, Carabao Cup. You know what I mean? Europe, get off the bench and stuff like that. I hear it, bit part like squad player, but we have to just consider his feelings in this, in terms of he don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Like the same way he went through a bad. We've learned a little bit about Zirkzee. He, in the first season last year, he went through that awful period against Newcastle United where he was hooked. Then he could have gone in the January and said, no, I want to stay and fight for my place. So if we look at it from his perspective, he's done that. He's gone through a really difficult time as soon as he got here and said, fucking hell, nah, I'm staying to fight. I could go back to Italy and go play for Juve or whatever it was in January. All the links were concrete. And he said, no, I want to stay and fight. And to be fair to him, it was a great turnaround. It was, we all know it was a horrific season yesterday, but he started getting starts, not with the players that we've got now, in Cunha and Bruma, which change everything. And there was no Mason Mount. So that's 3 players now that are now back and ready, that the manager prefers over him, that weren't there last season. 3 of them. Yeah. And Kobe as well, because Kobe now has to basically fit into that, but he's playing further back. And then he became the guy and then got injured at Newcastle and then couldn't get back in after that, because he got remember he done his hamstring in that game. We lost 4-1 and we were like, oh, why? What are we going to do? Because I think Rasmus was even injured then as well. It was awful. So then after that, he's done pre-season. We've proceeded to go and buy 2 other 10s, which is where he actually wants to play. Then an actual real-life striker. Yeah. And he's a 9, but 10 by admission, but 9. Then we gone and got the big boy 9 and shot Rasmus. So he's looking at it going, what? I don't fit in. I've already fought. Like, my career is stagnant. I've got a World Cup year. All right, I'm off it. That's fine. But I believe in myself. We've already seen he's got belief in himself and he's not getting a chance to show it. So there's every reason why he's going to...
I totally understand it, but Man United have got to protect themselves, innit? I don't even want Kobe to go, really. I feel like, unfortunately, this is me being selfish.
Yeah, you want him to just wait it out.
I'm putting Man United ahead of these lots' aspirations, basically.
No, we should. I hear that.
It's a selfish take, right? I want us to be okay because injuries can happen at any time.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at what's going on with Chelsea, and they're now to their youth centre backs.
But you're thinking that let him go without a replacement. That can't happen. Kobe go and get a replacement.
But who though? And it's the right replacement. And if someone you need to get a replacement that will hit the ground running. then you put so much pressure on that replacement, that lone guy. I haven't seen it work like that, especially at this club. We have to scout differently, or we have to go for players. We can't go for players that can go to other clubs, just can't play for Man United. It's a special type of player that can deal with everything encompassing to be a Man United player. I don't think you just go into the market and quickly pick that up and it works. It's like when we talk about Liverpool experiencing that. I thought Kirkes was a great player. I didn't think there was anything wrong with him. But guess what? The pressure bust pipes, as you like to say.
Yeah, exactly. It's a whole different thing.
And it's a whole different thing. So, and then after, when the eyes are on you, can you pull up and do your thing? You have to find that player with the right mentality, all the minerals. And just to say, we're going to get rid of Kobe and you're his direct replacement, super pressure's on. I don't know if the club, I wouldn't want to bring a player in under that kind of, with that level of pressure on him. Look how we took time with Lamens because we was worried about the pressure of him starting a game against Brentford. You know what I mean? It's just a different type of, club, bro. So for me, it hurts these lot. It does hurt these lot, but they might miss out on the World Cup now. You might say that a player like Kobbie Mainoo probably is not going to sign his next contract. And that's the risk you take by
he's definitely missing out on
allowing him to be happy.
Definitely.
By not giving him happiness, you probably get into that position.
Yeah, I don't see, again, there's people that are hopeful and people like, he's young, he's got a couple of years left and fine. And listen, things can change in football very, very quickly. All it can take is for, all of a sudden Bruno Fernandes left and went to Saudi this summer. And then all of a sudden there you go. But football can change very quickly. Yeah. But I've always stuck by it that as long as Amorim's here, especially when we start to go in the right direction, I think actually if we turn a corner, call me pessimistic or disagree with my opinion, that's fine. I think the more we maybe start to turn a corner, we'll talk about turning the corner in a bit. But the more we start to maybe do that, we come away from Kobbie Mainoo as well, because Amorim's made it clear that it's a Bruno Casemiro thing. It's a Bruno Ugarte thing. That's I don't see him changing from that. I don't see where, especially if Cunha and Bruno start doing what they're meant to do.
No, but it's a long season, and let's look at what's happened with Euro.
But is it a long season?
It is definitely Euro,
1 game a week.
Euros was the starting centre back, and he's not anymore. Something's I don't know what's happened, but he's not at the season. They'll have peaks and troughs.
The manager likes Maguire though. He still likes him.
But I'm saying that.
I don't think he has that same love for Kobbie.
But that's speculation. We don't truly know.
Yeah, it's just my opinion. I don't think he has it.
There can still be a time of, because even when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna bring this player into this game at this moment," yes, it can be shit minutes. But in a game against Liverpool, I'm saying I trust you. Get us over the line in this game away from home. That's a sign of trust for me. If I bring on a player, that's what I'm saying. Your Ugarte's. No, I'm saying when you bring on the likes of Ugarte, Kobbie, it's not saying you're the starter, but the best managers can make the whole squad feel a part of things, and that's all he has. His language has to be.
I don't think that's going to be enough for Kobbie. That's not going to be enough for him, bro. We have to. I don't think we're remembering what Kobbie has had a sprinkle of, and put yourself in his shoes, bro.
Yeah,
starting Man United. Won the cup, bro. Scored in the final, gone to European final. What do you mean coming on for 8 minutes in the biggest games? I want to be stuck. I scored against Liverpool at Yard, bro. Top bins. What are you talking about? Got the ball off Wan-Bissaka, spun top bins. And Man United through and through. I don't want to be going, yeah, I get it. It's a team game. I'm not saying he should be guaranteed these minutes because you're Kobbie. But I'm saying from his point of view, if that continues, he's gonna leave, bro. He wants to go somewhere to be the main man.
Leave if we're not winning games. I think think
if we're winning, but Kobbie's not part of it, he'll be like, oh, sorry.
If he's coming in, because then after that this one of the things is it feels like a dead end. Kobbie's still a Man United fan at the end of the day. The one thing that hurts us now is the fact that it is a World Cup year, and Kobbie's payment salary probably doesn't he doesn't enjoy that as well. Like there's a bad bunch of things that are happening.
Now it probably does actually reflect his
in
role
this
though.
moment. Yeah. But there's
he does because he's not an integral part of
but
the
this
team.
is bad. You know what I mean? There's all these things that are happening right now. It's like, man, horrible. The timing of it all is a bit shit. Are you with me? Like, but then once the team starts winning and stuff, it's a different reaction. It's a different feeling because players are coming to training. These are your mates, and you're doing well, and you're getting your minutes here and there. And all you have to do is force your way into a winning side. I think if any players are looking at the time before when they were playing and starting, well, we were shit anyway. We finished 15th. Yes, you are playing, but the team never went anywhere right now. So then I honestly feel like, and again, Ruben has everything to do because he can go on and lose a few games. But I kind of get the experience, I get the feeling that Ineos have made up their mind about this manager. This is their manager, and results like Liverpool give him even longer. Like, you know, the doubt that they might have had that if they was worried, I think that's gone away from these guys, and they're like, you know, we're gonna stick.
What? Because of the one game, or just no? But they fought it. They fought
kind
it
of
first.
game. What is the style? Is saying, I know he can do that. So you're gonna say to yourself, they might say, well, this is why we believed in this guy, and we have to stick with him.
Yeah,
so
he's not going anywhere. Like Ruben's not going anywhere. Ruben's good.
We'll lose Kobe before we lose Amorim. That's what's gonna happen.
And that's the bit where, you know, especially Owen was like, he didn't think Amorim would last to the next international break. We can definitely see that's probably, well, you say definitely. I mean, you lose 3 in a bounce from here, you never know. But I think it's safe to say that won't happen. And I do think it's getting safer to say, yeah, I think we'll probably lose Kobe before you lose Ruben Amorim. And listen, my thing's not about, I've come away from like talking about the manager now and his future. We don't need to have that conversation anymore. Everyone thinks what they think. Now it's time to just lock in and play the games every week. I'm bored of doing the whole, so what do you say about Ruben then? Do you reckon that F all that? Like, everyone's made their choice. Stay where you're at and let's just let the season unfold. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just think, we was talking about Zach, but we get, but Kobe, I just don't think what's happening is going to match his ambitions for himself. Obviously, he's a humble kid. He's going to work hard. He's putting up his training. He's doing this. He's working. He's working. He's got to wait. He's got to wait. That's fine. He's doing what he's doing. Yeah, exactly. Do what you're meant to do. You're a professional footballer. You're not playing. Just keep yourself quiet and do what you're doing. But I just don't. I personally don't see where the run comes from of the starts, the consecutive starts. That we got one game a week and these guys are fresh, so it's just not going to happen. Whilst it's like this, it's not going to happen.
What's it? What do you say? Iron sharpens iron. It's this is the situation, bro. This is the situation. This is the situation. You're at a big club. It's Man United, and how you have to beat that guy to get in. And like, if you're winning games, this doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like, really?
Yeah, it only matters to him on a personal. Only matters.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, if you're winning games, you're now saying, well, I'm at a big club. I'm never going to easily get in. There's never, if he went to Arsenal or a Real Madrid, or I'm just saying, any of these teams, you're facing this. So you're going to have this battle at some point. Right now, you're really young. Youth is on your side. There's a lot on your side. Maybe lock in. It just sucks that it's a World Cup year. It does.
Yeah,
that's the hardest part.
That hit's already happened. He ain't going.
You're never getting rid of this. Real Madrid, Camavinga, a list of talents. Ekitike can't even get in front of bloody Isak. Yeah. Are you with me? Like, you got a Verts, you got all sorts. This is just.
But he can't get ahead of Ugarte. That's an issue.
No, he can't get ahead of Bruno and Casemiro. Those are the players that he can't get ahead of. Those are the starters.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, and he can't. And never.
And guess what? But that's what he has to do.
But then again, like you say, Casemiro goes at the end of the year. He's, probably not going to give him a new contract. But then again, they're also trying to go big for Baleba and get Wharton. Like, he looks like they're just overlooking man at every possible.
No, but that's what happens at any big club. It's never going to end. You are going to have competition. That is, if you want to play at a big club and hold on to your shirt like other big players have, this is what comes with it. And then you can leave. Don't get me wrong. You can leave and play for West Ham. You can leave and play for clubs where you're gonna play football week in, week out, and it's not gonna be stopped.
And sometimes they do prioritize that. It's not about the name of the club or this bigger this. I'll go to a
and that's
club.
the player.
It's about the development of my career. So I just think he would choose that option. Well, he's already tried to choose that option. Maybe not on a permanent, but he's already tried to choose the option twice. In the summer, he's tried to go, please let me leave. Yeah, all of this competition, all of this big club, all of this Man United, great. I want to play football. I don't care if that's at Brighton. I don't care if that is. There was reports he wants to go to Napoli. Let me go Napoli. Look what Scott McTominay's doing there. Look what Kevin De Bruyne is going to be there. Billy Gilmore's there. I'll go there. I'll go. He's not afraid to. He doesn't. I think he's not. He don't care about like. I would like to stay at Man United. Would love to stay at Man United my whole career. Right now, the way it's set up, you're right. I'm behind too many guys, and my career is being stifled. Not through a lack of work rate, but just through a matter of the manager prefers these guys. This is who I have to get in front of. I'm not going to get in front of them anytime soon. I want to play. I don't want to sit here and pick up a paycheck. I don't want to sit here just to say I'm a Man United player. I don't want to sit here just to play 8 minutes to see the game out. Or I don't only want to play because Cunha got injured and you needed me at halftime. Or I don't only want to play because AFCON's here. I want to be the main guy. And if he's got ambition to do that, that's fine.
But look, there you go. TK Sports says it great as well. Endrick has huge product. Same Ardagula, but they have to wait. Really,
they're talking about Endrick loan because of it.
Yeah. But he might not, but he might. Let's have it right. Real Madrid might say, "Hey, as much as you want a loan, brother, sit down."
I was reading a report saying that like he's available. He's available on loan, Endrick.
Rodrigo was apparently available and he didn't. Like that's what I'm just saying that. How,
but then for him it's like I'm behind Vinicius.
Yeah,
right.
It just happened. Right, cool. Like I just honestly like for me, I don't want to lose a talent like any of these. You don't want to lose your youth talents. You want to hold on to everything, innit? But once if he digs his feet down and says I want to leave. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, but he already has done that. We just said no.
No. He just said, I'm talking if he goes again, if he pushes again, if he tries to do something in Jan or anything, we have to just say, like, it is what it is. Like, and this is where it has to work. Like, there's moments when you're looking at Ruben and thinking, please let this work, and you make your changes and we have to live with those changes. But then I can dwell on what's not happening at the moment, or I can get excited about what we do have. And the fact that we switch Cunha for Garnacho, I'm smiling about that.
We literally remember when we were saying, what you're telling me is that we are buying an instant upgrade in that area.
Yes.
Like he hasn't scored a goal or an assist yet, but he doesn't forget that. Let's just use eye test and hard body dashing and yam and thing. That little 20-minute period against Liverpool where that's the type of balls you need. And then someone put that internet's like someone put the comp together. Obviously, he was stinker and hooked at Chelsea against Forest. And you just saw him getting brushed off by Anderson, dropping over the ball, just doing the Garnacho things that we know he does. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you just see the hard-bodied Cunha going, Frimpong, come try to take this ball off me if you're bad. Szoboszlai, come test me if you're bad. Come away in the cauldron. Do you know what I'm saying? So there is levels. It's somebody that you can trust. It's a completely different.
It used to be Rashford. Our 10s was Rashford, Garnacho, Mason, Mount, Zirkzee. That was our
Rashford's thing was a Rashford's thing is a confidence thing as well.
No, but he couldn't.
And he just needs to get out. He just needs to get out.
Rashford's a wide player.
And he needs to play high and wide.
Not inside 10. He has to play wide, left-hand side.
Which is why he's banging them in. I think he's just scored 2 tonight as well. He's killing it.
Rashford needs to play out there so it works. And in his time, he just needs to leave, like, for his own whatever. Yeah, he's been at Man United a long time. He's developed. He's won things. It's cool. But this is what we had before. Now, I'm looking at the 2 10s and I'm saying, Mbeumo, Cunha. These men look like Man United players. They don't look scared of the shirt. They look comfortable in the shirt. Like you look like you can't tell them nothing. You got like Mbeumo falling into the Liverpool crowd and that, and this celebration at the COP is crazy.
Yeah,
running and doing that one is mad. But he did it. You know what I mean? And he's done that to a lot of teams. He scored against big
scored
sides.
against them, man. With Brent, that's what I'm saying. He's been in the league, bro. Scored against Arsenal, City, all these man, Liverpool. Right? He's been just coming off the back of 20. He's coming off the back of 20 in the league. So do you get that? It's not a thing. Going Anfield, and this is the thing, going Anfield and playing for him is nothing. Obviously, yeah, it was for Brentford and the underdogs in a lot of games and stuff. But he's coming off the back of scoring 20. Like, I can play in this league, bro. I'm physical. People don't tend to get the ball off me. I'm a powerful runner. I'm at it. I've got a base level of like a standard of like performance that he just won't go below. And I was thinking about it actually today because I was talking about it on the Inside Devil show. And I was like, he has probably been our best player actually, because I just broke down the games and I was like, against Arsenal, he was good. He was cooking up Calafiori. We couldn't score. Against Fulham, to be fair, that was a bit of a woe. Then against
Fulham, but then we just done some.
I thought he was a bit. He was all right.
He's the most dangerous player. He's the most dangerous player.
But but that's the good thing. Even when he's not doing, even though we're not going enough, he still looks like he's going to be the one. But Fulham was a bit all right. Cool. What was the game after that? Burnley. Burnley scored. Yeah. Burnley scored. International break against City. He got my man the save of the month. What's his name? Donnarumma. Donnarumma. Obviously, we got battered 3-0. Nobody was going on with anything. But again, Mbeumo just did something. The next game after that was who? Chelsea. Got the keeper sent off. Ran in behind, got the keeper sent off. After that, slapped by Brentford, but he won the penalty, which should have got got Nathan Collins sent off. Yeah. So he's involved. Then after that, it was Sunderland. Got the assist for Mason Mount. Then it was Liverpool, scored. So, like, even the Grimsby thing, man came off the bench with us being embarrassed, 2-0 down, came on, scored a penalty. But because fucking Onana couldn't save it, he had to take another penalty, which essentially missed and lost us the game. But Cunha had the chance to score the 5th penalty to make us actually win, and it would have been fine. So, Mbeumo has been our best player. I think that's safe to say.
And I knew he was going to be that player. Remember, this is the sign. And remember, I was more excited about this guy than Cunha. And maybe Cunha's more surprised me because I didn't know how good he was really. Like I was getting worried about him. I was thinking, man, I hope this guy is going to do it. I liked what they were talking about pre-season and how I could see him involved with the lads, and he looked like one of them, man. You know what I'm saying? The vibe and the energy. But then we started losing, so the whole energy and the team spirit didn't matter to me anymore. But then he looked, well in. But in Mbeumo, we knew that we're going to get this. We knew we was going to get a player that is just a problem. Why? He's mashed us up many a times. We've seen this, you know what I mean? So I'm excited about this. And then you add that to, Lamens, bro. Lamens?
He's just so calm. He's just calm and just cool. And just by him being there, by not doing a lot, because he's not trying to do the most, he just brings an air of calm. That's it. That's it. He just brings a calmness.
He's a good keeper.
Yeah.
That's what, sometimes you just need one of those. Like, I didn't realize, like, Henderson probably deserves apology, but Henderson as well.
Yeah, no, because he's good.
Henderson, good keeper.
Yeah. After all of that, after you cussing him out, all of that, but 2 years later, you're like, he's good. He is good.
I'm disrespectful to David De Gea, but
he was. But basically, that was just a self thing of like, I just backed myself. I want to play.
Yeah,
essentially. But he just went about it probably a little.
When he said he's looking forward to playing United as well.
Yeah.
Little things like that. I was like, bro, like, move, man. You know what I mean? But now I'm like, seeing Lamens in goal, it gives me, again, I'm getting hope and confidence. Small hope. I'm like, even that game against Brighton, I think how he lost the game against Brighton last time, they went off, they had a counter-attack and they scored from something stupid.
Onana, bro, when he fell on the ball.
Onana done a mad thing. Yeah. I know that's not like, Lamens is going to make a mistake, but I don't think he's going to be like, we say, I think Onana's going to make 4 to 5 mistakes in the next
yeah, we're just counting how many in the next 6 months.
The next 3 games.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. We get to see.
There's 2 games. He's played 2 and not made 1 mistake. Actually, he did make 1 where he ran, in the first game, he ran out with Bruno. But that's just a little miscommunication in terms of goalkeeping error. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
He's done all right.
Look what you told me about. I'm watching, trying to look at everything, just trying to assess what's going on. Look what you told me about when Peter Schmeichel saw Onana. He had question marks. He had the question marks early, and you didn't.
Bro. That was the first season,
bro. You didn't bring it to the community. You done the good
pro.
You done the good pundit one, and just left it. But he was beyond concerned, and he said, "I spoke to Schmeichel. You told me I spoke to Schmeichel's, yeah." And he goes, "A lot of his mechanics, he doesn't understand why he does what he does." I saw Peter Schmeichel's hug Lamens, bro. After the last,
because he knows he's a good one. He knows.
You're different. Them pros know quickly. It's like when you heard the pros talking about Anthony. You know, when you learned that one, you didn't come back to the internet with that one as well. He said, "Hey, listen, I've heard that Carrington."
The man is saying, "Nah, nope, the Utes, bro." But and the thing is, it shows, because then also two things could be true, because obviously his confidence is absolutely rocked. So that's the version of him you were getting at Carrington. He leaves, you're the main man at Betis. Yeah, point to the tattoo. You could be the man, and look, you're free flowing again because your confidence is back. But he probably was moving like that, whereby there's guys coming up from the under-21s going, "Nah, man, I thought this was supposed to be levels." Do you know what I mean? And that was what was going on for him.
You can't play him. He was He was one. Apparently, Barca winning 6-1. Apparently,
Olympiacos. Just give them licks, innit? Just doing This is Olympiacos, mate. When I see them play against PSG, they still got some defensive issues they need to sort out if they want to be serious in the Champions League. Obviously, they got the firepower. Rashi's killing it, but they defended really. But that's against PSG, to be fair. We're obviously the champions. So, yeah, interesting. Rashford just doing his thing, man. Doing his thing.
Well, listen, well done to Rashford. We've been there, experienced that. He's won things with us. Big up to him. Glory to what he's on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. Like, I don't think there's that I want him to get the move. Is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the money.
Oh, red card for Olympiacos. They scored 4 after that. Okay. Well, it don't matter. Anyway.
Still don't matter. It's still gonna be cold. But I just want the money for Rashford. Now I want them to pay up.
We'll definitely get that.
Yeah, and then we can again, Man United I want us to just be clever. I want us to be smart in the market and bring in, like I'm still looking at another wing back, on the left.
Yeah, we have to. You have to. We must. And it has to be an attacker. It needs to be someone who's like Ahmad, but who's basically a left winger by trade, but can be that right-footed, can cut in.
I wish he got thingy, man. PSG one when he was linked to him before he became the man. It's too late now. PSG's one, my guy, Mendes.
Yeah, wicked.
I wish.
Unbelievable.
We were linked to him. Remember, it was linked to him before, and then we end up getting Doku.
Yeah,
brother. I don't know if he would have developed that hair though. I don't know if he would have been.
No, because he was already. But Nuno Mendes already there when Doku. He's been there a couple of seasons now.
No, I know, but we was gonna go for him, but then we ended up getting Doku instead. Remember, we was he just wanted a new contract. They're saying, but was linked.
Yeah,
remember, his name was linked to Man United. There was a little thing that went on, but he would have been.
Ever have got him. He just.
But we're looking for
genuine world class man.
We're looking for. That's crazy because he's brilliant.
Yeah, that's too high. We can't get him.
But then we need something like. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It needs to be a forward that can get at man, so we can get active in the final third.
Scholars who's that next left wing back?
Can't say Semenyo. I don't think we could get someone like Semenyo and make him left wing back.
Semenyo there.
Imagine that. But then Ahmad was that. Ahmad was a right winger. He's a winger, and you get converted into that. Do you know what I mean? Young DeMarco, yeah, the one at Inter. At Inter. Semens. He's athletic, but Theo Hernandez. And he's a little bit old now, though, isn't it? But obviously he's still top.
Someone said Saka, they're taking
I Saka, yeah, it's not gonna happen. The scholars need to come through, bro. Who's it gonna be? We should have got Kenda. Yeah.
We've already got our Quenda in Ahmad.
In Ahmad, yeah, but we need the one on the left. That's the one we need, like that. It needs to be like how Ahmad is, though. It needs to be someone athletic. It needs to be someone who can Get up there. Larry says Semenyo left wing back. I've been saying it. Do you know what I mean?
That would be cold, bro.
Of course it would. But
and then you could play him, because you could play Ahmad in the 10 and do mad stuff like. But then if the only problem that you do have though is if what's his name goes, if Ruben goes, you got a big problem.
Why? Because you've got too many wingers.
You got these wingers, bro. Got a big problem.
What if who? If Ruben goes now?
Ruben goes. Let's say you bought Semenyo.
Yeah, you got Ahmad. You got Ahmad and
Semenyo, Cunha.
You'd have Semenyo. Semenyo would be the left winger, so that's calm. You'd have Ahmad and Mbeumo battling it out for the right. Someone's got to eat bench, like you said. Top club. You said it.
Yeah,
that's some real depth there. Then you get into Arsenal depth. It doesn't matter if we got injuries, bro. We'll just bring on. Just bring on Ahmad. All right, just bring on Mbeumo.
Yes, but you have to City and win. The only way it works. The only way it works to have that much talent on the bench waiting for their opportunity is if you're Manchester City or a team that's matting.
I want to ask you this because I know we've got to go soon. Yeah, should Harry Maguire get a new contract?
Yes. Write it down. You know that Rio Ferdinand one?
Yeah. Sign the contract. Give him what he wants. Chris Wheeler says, although United are in regular contact with Harry Maguire's camp, formal talks have yet to take place and there is no offer on the table. Any prospect of Maguire taking a pay cut would depend entirely on the length of a new contract being offered. Also, from the Mail, says a firm decision over Harry Maguire is yet to be made. So, the prospect of him taking a pay cut would depend entirely on the length of a new contract being offered to him.
2 years on a low.
I think you give him 2 years.
I give him that. Johnny Evans and that. And Johnny Evans just done a job. He's not going to... Can it hurt us having Harry Maguire at the club?
It can't. No. It can't. No, on the right terms. On the right terms, it can't.
What's the negatives of keeping Harry Maguire at the club?
The only negative some would say, because I was probably I'm denied about this one. The only negative would be that you try to play him in certain games, and we have seen a deficiency. Look at the Brentford game, bro. We've been
but then that's the job.
We've been there. We can't.
But that's the job of the other centre, like as in.
No, but that was him, bro. That was his job.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he makes a mistake, but I'm saying, isn't it a centre back has to win his shirt, bro? As in, Euro's got to win his shirt at some point.
Oh no, I don't mind that. I'm talking about Harry Maguire, the player, not winning your shirt or I'm talking about him, the player. Like, as long as he's not in like the main guy starting week in, week out, I agree. I think as one to have an experienced guy there for people to learn off. He comes through clutch. He understands the team. His standards are high. Like, I don't mind that on reduced terms. But if you said he could leave and you go and get the Mosquera, like you see, they got Mosquera from Valencia for like 20 million or 15 million, whatever they paid for him. But the hard. Like, you go and do that. You don't have to. There's value out there. It just depends on what our options are.
We tried to crash it for the kid at Nice, Todibo.
Yeah, Todibo. He's rubbish.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So in the Mosqueras, I know all the.
If your scouting's good enough, you can get it.
I've seen all the Arsenal ones that haven't been good. You know, the centre backs that.
What's his name?
You know what I mean? There's Bear that just didn't. You know what I mean? So. That's one of those good ones that are like, you look like you could be the man. But there's a few that you're like,
Larry says, we're too sentimental. We change opinions based on the last result. After Brentford, we should not give him a new contract. After Liverpool, now we should give him.
No, but he's just someone that you can just, if he can do.
He's right though, bro. We went after that Brentford game.
If he can do the Johnny Evans thing, you're going to need someone. You're going to need a senior player somewhere. I'm not telling you.
Not play. So not play that.
Not first choice, but to be there. How does that hurt you? If it's on reduced terms, how is that a negative?
I agree. I actually agree.
Yeah, I mean, you can say it's not sentiment to say, well, he can go in and be professional and do a job, and he knows what it's like to. He can help the kids that are going through the rough time at Man United. If anyone can give him real life experience in terms of it can get like this, but you have to go in. It's him. So having that in the dressing room, it can't hurt it if he's not the main starter. for me.
Yeah, and I think he's somebody who would understand that he's obviously not going to be the main guy. He's not going to, you know what I mean, be wanting to start all the games. I don't think he's. I think for Harry personally, my opinion is that I think for him it's more about staying at Manchester United, to be at a club like Man United, than it is like this stage of my career I want to start every game. I don't know. I feel like he would value more being able to be at this club.
Yeah, he wants to. He loves the club. He just wants.
Yeah, I think he just wants to stay at this level for the highest amount of possible time of his career.
I love the club.
I want to be here.
I can jump in, do a Johnny Evans, and be out of the thing, and then just this is what it's really going to be. But I don't know if it's a bad thing. Again, it has to be on reduced terms. If he's getting paid the same thing now, let's just cut ties.
Yeah, no, that can't happen. That can't happen.
Simon
K says, happy NBA opening night, fellas. OKC repeat inbound. I haven't watched ball in...
Last season was amazing. Last season NBA was absolutely regular.
Okay, so you get the chip. They got the chip in it.
Yeah. Last season absolutely phenomenal. But then and it was two sides that you just both needed it. Both needed the chip. Like,
who did they go with? Who did they play against? The Knicks?
No.
When did the Knicks who got to the finals? Who got to the finals with the OKC then?
Was it the Pistons?
When did the Knicks?
No, it weren't.
Oh.
The Pistons.
The Pistons, bloody hell.
Am I getting crazy?
Because the Knicks need it. They haven't won in.
The Knicks just done well, but they did. They got knocked out. And then Tyrese Halliburton, Indiana Pacers.
Right.
My bad. Halliburton. No, oh my god.
Reggie Miller
Halliburton got mashed up. Like he still tried to play. Bro, it was incredible. Like, them man did their.
Yeah.
I really loved it, bro. Like, shout out to them, man.
Okay, yeah, big up the NBA. I'm a big basketball fan, but I just haven't watched it in many, many years. Just time.
Get back into it. But regular season, regular season, bro.
Yeah, I saw a crazy ending between Lakers and Thing the other day, which was incredible.
Preseason thing.
No, it was regular season. It's a mad game. The end. The last 3 minutes was ridiculous. The Lakers lost in the last shot of the game. Someone put in the chat who it was. Who did they play? Was it the Bulls? Someone put in the chat. It was a crazy regular season game. Crazy. Larry says check Semenyo and Dorgu, heat Mac on the left side. Very similar attacking positions. He's athletic enough to also cover defensively. It will make us automatically on the front foot. I know that's going to be your new. That's going to be your new.
And he's going to push that one. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's got it. He's got it.
He couldn't bring that guy in.
He's got it. That'd be wicked. Big Yo-Yo says, okay, lads, got my birthday wish on Sunday with Liverpool. Smash and grab. Looking forward to the Brighton match at OT this weekend. TX at OT. Yep. Glory, Man United. Big Yo-Yo. Big up to you. And Jedi Probe in the men for 10 months says, Amorim said it. We're dictated by results. It's not negative, is it, KG?
What do you mean?
Because I think he's basically saying because you're feeling good now because we won. Yeah.
But no, I think he might be talking about that whole when he throw in that negativity about what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he is talking about that. He is talking about that. But he's saying the reason why he's bringing it back to you is because he's saying, look, though, you feel good because it's dictated to by results, which is what Amorim said. That's why he's bringing it back. He's saying, see, we won and now you feel good. That's what the manager means.
Yeah, he ain't got the context a while.
K-Flow says if I were in charge. Huh?
He can't see what I was talking about, so there's no point. He's trying to make a point, but it doesn't mean nothing to me.
What do you mean it doesn't mean nothing to you?
It means nothing to me because he doesn't see what I was saying. So that's just it's him saying, look at this. Is that negative? Is that no? Yeah, no.
Jedi, you have the right to respond.
Big up, though. Big up. I hear what you're trying to do, though.
You have a right to respond, Jedi. K-Flow says, if I were in charge, I would do the Pep. We can't replace him and let him go. There are players in and out of the league who can replace him, but I hear it. Shout out Riri, been a member for 40 months. Bad gallery. Big up to you. Says, imagine 3+ years watching the two of you, how this show has gone from Star Wars convo to these serious convos. Bless up, my brothers. KG don't know NBA.
Yeah, no, I've had to learn the thing, fam. I've had to learn the thing. I'm not a scholar. I'm not an NBA scholar, man.
Yeah,
I don't even know what I'm doing, bro.
It was preseason. Was it preseason at Lakers?
I don't know nothing. I can't even name 11 players, bro. I'm at this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. But you just get into it, bro. You just get into it. Like I said, just get going. All right, big up, man. You're gonna go see how Arsenal are getting on.
Yeah, hate along second, bro.
You got Diego Simeone, Atletico Madrid.
I'm hating on Arsenal with pure like fluid.
In the Champions League. I am
exactly. I miss it. I miss it. I get to be
need them to get mixed in the Champions League.
Yeah, mash them up.
I don't know though. I think maybe like a 1-0. That's a 1-0 Arsenal set piece thing again. Two horrible teams.
Nah. Yeah, Harambo across the board.
Simeone.
Yeah. What are you saying? What's the score?
1-0 Arsenal, man. 1-0 Arsenal. They'll beat Atletico Madrid at home. They'll do the ban for ban dark arts thing. Like it's two man who just love that.
These men are the dark art specialists, bro.
Yeah, but I think they get tucked. Because it's like the Emirates, as Josh would say as well, because it's there. But yeah, we'll tune in with keen eyes, hoping for them to lose. All right, people, big up, man. Smash the like of the video. That's where KG's at. We're out of here, man. Take care.
Peace.